Where? There's Toast. Where did you go? I can't give you screen time, love, if you don't get your butt into the seat. There is your last match, Top Fragger. We saw that crazy nade over on the golf course. And our Miramar flight path tonight is coming down from the Oasis all the way at the north central area of the map, coming down just to the west of Power Grid, over the top of Chumasera minus Dabaye, and dumping off onto Prison Island just to the east of minus Del Sur. So any AFKs are going to be some free points, and as I keep telling you, each and every point really matters in this, because only the top 16 overall teams will be going on. It doesn't matter which group you're in. Looks like we've got VIP headed over with the villains. Oh, the villains turned away, so VIP is going to have all of Torramunda to themselves. Thank you, Qvelo. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. And then let's see what else is going on. I don't know why the alerts are going off all of a sudden. Alright, so the villains are right down here with Team Control Star. So let me poke in over here and see what's happening. Maybe have to go ahead and pop this up and pay attention to what's happening over here with Team Control Star versus the villains. All the way up to this very small compound to the northwest of water treatment. That's where we are right now, and everybody else is still coming in. We have the EXO elites that we were following jumping with the digital age down in Via Del Mar. Ooh, Star has quite the angle on that. Look at that cheeky beak. Alright, what else is going on? In a minute, I will put this map back up so you guys can check in on your teams. And we are over on that western edge. So let's see. Looks like wrecked. Ooh, what a molly coming up and over right at us. And it does look like Bisker he's down to about 5 HP. Oh, Star got knocked. So Bisker, you're going to have to do something, even though he doesn't have a vest, and he is down to about 10 HP. So let's see if he can get on over there. It looks like the rest of his team might have come up. Yes, the rest of his team are over here. Let's see what Control is doing, because I feel like this is Mr. Control himself. It looks like they're trying to figure out just how they want to get on in there. Wrecked was picked back up. Oh, right when I saw Wrecked over here. That looks like Moon coming up and around. Oh no, so now we are down to just Control. Control is the last one, and Control was able to get that elimination. He's still trying to get on out of there. Control does not have a helmet, has a level 1 vest, and he's still trying to get up and around. See if he can get Bisker picked back up, but they are all trying to make sure that that does not happen. And ooh, so they Control was able to get Z's down. And look at this, we did lose Wrecked, and we got Smokey and Z's knocked, but Charlie was down to about 30 HP. Alright, so now let's see where else we want to go. Let me put this iPad up so you guys can really get an idea of where your teams are. And I'm going to go down to EXO Elite. Oh, Third Eye is in a fight somewhere. So it does look like Toast, the last match Top Fragger, does have the digital age right across the street. But where is Third Eye? Third Eye, oh, what is happening with the Free Fire? The Fireflies Free Fire. I have no idea where that came from. My mouth just does its own thing. You guys already know that. We got X-Force. Fate had his nose right in there as well. Driving right through. Oh, we lost Valak. No. So we do have Third Eye over with the Mazaxis. And then Kunjan is over here, right on top of the Fireflies. So we've got all sorts of chaos over here. We did get X-Force right on down into Partona, but Fade is out here driving around, and he does have Kunjan not too far away from him as well. So Kunjan looks like he is driving straight towards Fate. I don't know if you guys can see that down on that iPad. Let's see. Right down towards the Partona Bridge, you can see Kunjan is headed straight for Fate. So we might have a fight there. The rest of Third Eye seems like they're starting to come down and around. It does look like Kunjan just missed Fate, and they're headed back. So Mazaxi's still all taking over all the Leones, which now Leones, none of Leones is in zone except that just a very, very northwest part of Leones and the North Leones farm up by, let's see. So let's see, it does look like we've got 6 teams in zone, and all the rest of the teams, the 15 teams, 8 of them are outside of zone and are gonna have to figure out how they're getting on into zone. So let's go back over to Toast really quick and see what else is happening over here. It's really quiet for a moment, so let me go ahead and put the iPad up. There you go. And that way you guys can check in on your teams. They're all on those rotations right now. Let me slide that back over a little bit and slide it up a little bit. I think you guys have a little better view now of where everyone is. Let me know in the chat who you're watching tonight. Ooh, sticky bomb. I hear sticky bombs. Alright, so let's see. Entity in San Martin, pretty center zone. We have Nothing Esports taking over all of El Pozo. So, ooh, we got a knock on to Real Gamers Esports. Ooh, they're all the way down here. So, they're trying to come across that Prison Island Bridge. Vortex trying to drive up onto the bridge with... That is Neverside over there. So Neverside over here does find EXO. Hello everyone and welcome to the EXO Esports Conquest League, the $1,300 tournament. This is the final night of playoffs. These are the final 2 groups, Group B and Group D. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, every point matters, and these are the teams you are facing. 3 out of 4 of our PMSL Brazil teams, and here they are. In slot 3, Wolves Esports. We got Coops, Baton, Wancho. There. Slot 4, almost there. Slot 5 are the Inco Gaming. Slot 6, Nucleotide Esports. Slot 7 are Dark Esports. J. Perende, my friends. Slot 8, Just Rushers. Slot 9, Poison Esports. Slot 10, Twisted Militia. Slot 11, The Sentinels. Slot 12, Dauntless. Slot 13, The Chicken Chokers. 14, Sinners. 15, New Era. 16, Legacy in Control. 17 are the 4 Kings Region Esports, and 18 are Rival 6. These are your teams tonight. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen, because it's about to go down. And these are 2 out of the 4 groups that were in playoffs over the last few days. The finals are going to be even more insane, but tonight it will be non-stop. And ooh, I hope you are ready for all of this. Alright, so it looks like everybody's in here. I want to give a huge shout out to EXO Esports for once again sponsoring the UC giveaway for you tonight. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe, head over to the EXO Discord server, find the giveaway channel, and post your screenshot. It's that easy. At the end of tonight's matches, we'll do the Wheel of Names while we're waiting for the final live unofficial results. Hello, Tiger Lee! Reaper! The Discord link that you have posted here does not work. I'm going to get some dinner. Going to keep an eye up. Ooh. Alright, thank you, Reaper. I'll check on the link. It should work. I'll ask in the chat. Let me get my iPad up so the guys can get on here. And let me take care of the link. Alright, so I got that. Thank you, Reaper. Copy that, says Tiger Lee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, guys, I didn't even get a chance to grab one of our players, but we are going to be jumping with wolves apparently because I was busy. For tonight's first match, we are coming in from the west side of North Georgia Pole. We're going down across Georgia Pole Crates, across Mount Everest to the south of Ruins, over near the clubhouse of the golf course, over just that western edge of Pachinki, following that down and across to just south of Novo Crates. Here is your first flight path of tonight. Ooh, it's gonna be insane. We all know this. We do have Rival 6 headed up to Zarki. We've got the Sentinels headed up towards Severny. I believe they normally go to Severny. Dauntless taking over North George. Nucleotide Esports right along with Almost There and the Four Kings Region Esports going along the Pacific Coast Highway just to the west of Gaka area, all along in there, all those small compounds. That should be kind of crazy right on over there. No one in Pachinki. Dark Esports, I believe, let's see where they're headed. They're heading north of Rossock, so I'm not sure where they're headed. Looks like we've got the Sinners taking over the school area. They've got all of the school area to themselves and no one in Rossock, so they've got that whole area to themselves. Twisted Militia headed up over towards Mansion. We do have the Wolves right there with New Era. I almost said the wrong name. And we got Wancho right over here. Look at this. Wancho is being watched, and he's in the one stack just to the east of the West Farm area. So we got to keep an eye on Wancho for a minute. And let's see what else. We've got Poison Esports down on Military Base. It does look like the team's mostly separated, but we do have Philo from, oh no, just when I said that, Wiz gets found by Nucleotide Esports. And the duo, it was a 2-2 split for Almost There. The duo almost got found by Four Kings Region Esports, but I do think that Just Rushers is about ready to get pulled up on over here. So let's check in on this as well. And we will keep an eye over here on the Wancho. Let's see what's happening. It looks like, oh, look at this. Coops and Baton. They're on the bicycle coming right up and in onto New Era. So now let's get on over to the farm area, find out what's happening. I'll put this map back up so you guys know what's going on. We got whales. Whales. Hello, Ghosty. Ghosty. Whales does have Baton and Coops right down below him. And here comes Dorn and Coops. Coops does not miss those cheeky beaks. And look at that. Static coming right up behind Coops. Coops is down to about 5 HP. Baton in the inside. And is able to get the... Oh, Coops does go down. Oh, Whales. Coops and Baton taking out New Era. But Coops did get knocked, but Baton will be able to pick him back up. Ooh. Whew. Alright, so now everybody else is a little separated out. So let me go back over here so you guys can find out where your teams are. Let me know in the chat which teams you are watching tonight, so we can keep an eye on them for you. All right, so the Wolves already up to 4 eliminations. I'm just waiting for Knox to come in and start talking about what we should expect by the end of tonight. Knox, if you're out there, you already know. We already know is what I meant to say. Alright, so right now I feel like almost there. We did lose Wiz to Nucleotide Esports, but they are pretty close to Four Kings Region Esports, and Just Rushers do need to come out of Promorse, so Just Rushers, I'm not sure how they're going to get out of there. They've got Four Kings just to their north, and then they've got the Chicken Chokers over in Fairy Pier. And yes, I am 2 years old, and I'm going to giggle about that name every single time. Alright, so it does look like the Wolves are already out and about. We can watch Baton as he is going around scouting, looking for people, trying to figure out who is in Pochinki. But Pochinki is a ghost town. Ghosty! It's your town. It's a ghost town. Alright, I know Ghosty. I won't give up my day job. I try to be funny. It doesn't always work. Alright, it never works, but I still try. How's that? Is that better? And look at this. Wolves taking over just about the whole center of zone. Looks like almost there. I think Baton may end up finding almost there, as they're coming right up along that edge underneath Baton, and he's up here on D Hill, just to the south of the slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse is right over here, and he is still looking. Alright, so it looks like Doran is out and about as well, not too far away. Does look like almost there. Did miss that chaos. Wolves are Coops and Wancho over at the Shark Fin. And they are just out and about. Look at this! Almost there, coming all the way down and around to the south of the Wolves. Now here's the interesting part for me. I want to see how Just Rushers get out of zone, because we do have the Four Kings just to the north side of that road. We got the Chicken Chokers on the south side of that road, so we'll have to figure out where they're going. We still have Rival 6 way up here in Zarky in the blue now. Shu Young. I'm such a big fan of this team. We got the sleepy one. We got Gio. Oh, I didn't skip onto the sleepy one. Jiny. Hello, Jiny. Big fan of this team. Alright, so let's see. And then, of course, you guys know I love my Dark Esports. I love all these guys. I can't just sit there. I'd have to sit there and go through each of them. Ooh, Dauntless. Dauntless is headed up towards Rival 6. I feel a fight coming on, and you guys already know I love this Dauntless team. We got Claus, Blaze, Bob, and Casper, and they are looking for both Rival 6 and the Sentinels, because this is where they usually find both of these teams. But let's see what's going on with the Sentinels. Cloudy, oh Cloudy, Dauntless is gonna see you. It's imminent in it. Alright, so the Four Kings, the Chicken Chokers, and Poison Esports are all getting pretty close down by that west bridge. Yeah, they're looking for the Sentinels now. Oop, Bob. Up. Alright, let's see. Claus, what do you see? Oh, Cloudy. Cloudy, Cloudy, Cloudy. Keep your head down. We're playing bumper cars here. Alright, so let's see. It looks like right now we're doing okay over here by the west bridge. Oh, Cloudy. Oh, Cloudy. Cloudy, Cloudy, Cloudy. Be very careful. Dauntless is looking for you. Go, Cloudy. Go, 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 go. He knows they're back there too. These teams fight so much that they know where to expect them. And look at this, Rival 6 is coming out this way as well. And the 4 Kings are going just to the north. Let me check in on Ranchu, because Ranchu, I'm surprised he's not getting shot at over here. And look at this, he's coming back in and around. Oh, and he's gonna go right on past Poison Esports, and Poison Esports honked at him. Did you hear that? Ranchu, no, Ranchu. Alright, so he's good, guys. Down to about 5 HP, but still trying to get past Poison Esports. It is a 50-50 on whether or not this is gonna be a military base zone or not. Let me go over to Ornery. What you doing over here, Ornery? Alright, so I do have a new link for the EXO Esports. Ooh, Ornery does get one on the chicken chokers. The chicken chokers also came right on through here. Everybody coming on over towards this west bridge, and Baton is now in a fight. Let's see, where is the fight that Baton found? The Sentinels, the Sentinels getting away from the Sinners getting away from Dauntless and running into it. The Sinner. What am I saying, guys? All right. Oh, Coops! Oh no, Coops down and out to 4L. Center 4L over here. And they are now all coming right up and in onto him. Oh, there's Molly right. Oh, Molly. Alright, so now let's see. Wancho. He also got Wancho, but he's down to about 20 HP. Does he have any first aids? Yes, he does. He has plenty of first aids. So now let's see what else is going on. We do have the Sentinels. There we go. Way up to that north. They're coming down and around to the east. They may end up over here with the Twisted Militia down just to that in the southern side of Milta Power Peninsula. But it looks like the majority of chaos is right over here by this western bridge. Oh, and there goes the Sinners. But we lost Wancho and Coops. Already the Wolves are up to 8. Go ahead and put this map back up. I think everybody's coming in. And look at that. Just Rushers boated down to Military Base Island. So let's see. Who is that? Did that say Not Lucky? Oh, Not Lucky is so not lucky. Joker, what are you gonna do now? Joker is a solo going into the rest of these stages. We're only in stage 2, and the rest of his team is no longer here. So, where is Jack? Jack, what happened, Jack Lord? Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in and find out. Shu Young. Oh, Shu Young found Not Lucky. Not Lucky was not lucky at all. The wolves on the hunt. Yes, they were the wolf pack, Ghosty. I already forgot the joke that I made, but oh, Dauntless running right up and in now on top of who was it? Give me some stuff. Sentinels. So Dauntless found the Sentinels right on over here. The Sentinels wrapped all the way around, and Dauntless still found them. So Sentinels, Jit. Let me check in on what Jit is doing down at that edge. Oh, Jit is moving on out. We did lose the first landlord. I'm not sure if that's what his name is, but I'm going with it. Oh, Calicar. Dark Esports also in a fight. Oh, over here at this bridge with Legacy in control. So where is Calicar? Everybody from Dark Esports down quite a bit. Is Legacy in control? Is gatekeeping this east bridge over here. So let me get on over to XYZ watching AP. XYZ AP. Hello. So now let me see what else is going on. So much chaos at these bridges. Both bridges completely surrounded over We've got 2 teams right on top of each other over here at the north side of the East Bridge. And then we've got 4, 5 teams over here on the West Bridge. And look at Just Rushers. Ooh! Wow! What a nade right on through Magic. He could see you right through that. AP, be careful. Here comes a follow-up nade. Oh, AP did get chewed up a little bit, but look at his little feet going running by. Be careful, AP. You know, another one coming out your way, and he does finish off Magic with that. And we do have Naomi. Naomi, you're gonna let him get away with that? What you gonna do, Naomi? Oh, Naomi's gonna push right up and in. Legacy in Quadro. Oh! Oh, Naomi! No, Naomi! Oh, he had that nade right in his hand. So now let's see, AP, what you doing over here? I'm gonna go ahead and the goat is still up. Naomi is still up, but we do have XYZ up on that rooftop. Get him, Naomi. Or AP. Alright, ooh, Rival 6 now in a fight over here on this other side. And look at this, we did go, oh, Just Rushers, no. Just Rushers on that huge rotation going up and around. And it does look like we got them back up on their feet. And there they go. So, Legacy in control now. Dark Esports taking over there. So now let me check in on Ranchu. I'm not sure what Ranchu is going to do. He does have all sorts of teams to his north. He's got not only Rival 6, but he also has Poison Esports right across the street. And the 4 Kings Region Esports. Vaga and the boys right up here in the 12-pack. So, whoo! This is chaos over on the West Bridge outside of the play zone. The blue zone will be pushing these guys. But look at this, Just Rushers. They all found vehicles down on the southern side of military base. And they are headed up over towards the chaos on the east side. The east side where everybody is packed in. Hello, sunshine. Hello, sunshine. Alright, so now let's see what else we can see. We do have almost there down at the docks with Nucleotide Esports right in front of them at the compound. We've got Sentinels taking over the farm murder house area. Twisted Militia just up on the hills to the west of Milta. We've got Dauntless up along that northern edge. We've got Rival 6 coming in from the northwest, western edge. Poison, oh, I think Poison's going to be able to get on out of there. What is Candy Joe doing? Candy Joe is gatekeeping the bridge. So Ranchu, I believe it's Ranchu down on the island. Yeah, Ranchu. I'm not sure how you're going to get across this. I just don't even know. Alright, so let's see. Who do we want to check in on, guys? You guys aren't letting me know who to check in on. Let's go to the center zone. Let's go check in on what everybody is doing over here. Wish you all a blessed Sunday evening. Thank you, Sunshine. You too. Alright, I think I can go ahead and put the iPad up for a minute so you guys can check in on your teams because you can see all the chaos that is happening. And right now, they are all just trying to figure out where they want to go and where they want to call home in this zone. I'm going to go back over to Naomi. Naomi's over here on this East Bridge waiting for Just Rushers. And there goes Just Rushers on the other side. Naomi, what you going to do over here? Look at this. Just Rushers all on the cliff side. And we're going to go back on over to the shark fin. Alright, so... ooh, we're going over to the farm. So the Sentinels are still pretty much center zone. Almost there. Still getting hugged just by the edge of zone. But we've got the 4 Kings Region Esports and Joker. Joker, I didn't even realize you were down on military base. Alright, so let's go check in on Twisted Militia because we do have Dauntless. There is Claws right up top and Blaze. Blaze is right there as well. And we still have Candy Joe from Poison Esports all the way over on the West Bridge. And we've already Candy Joe Ranchu is already almost to zone. Oh, Chucky, who Claus with those nades. Claus does not miss his nades. And somewhere we lost Bob, and I did not see what happened with that Fury. Claus is trying to get his eyeballs onto you. We still have Candy Joe. I'm not sure what Candy Joe is doing all the way over there. Very, very interesting. Alright, what is going on over here with Blaze? Blaze is trying to get those shots up onto was that, no, that was Punk, I believe. Was that Punk that I saw? Nope, it is not. Who is out and about riding around? Fury, Hayes, I thought it was one of these. Let me see if I can it was Just Rusher. Just Rusher's driving right on past them. Run! Oh, run the other way. Run. You are running into Dauntless. No, and Dauntless and trees. Oh my. Now let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. Oh, Claus. Claus just got taken out. So now Dauntless is a duo, and I don't see the wolves anymore either, so the wolves might have been taken out in all this chaos. So now let's see what is happening. Chirun's still alive, still running. Let's see what is going on. Shu Young, I see you over here. What you doing, Shu? Oh, Shu Young, up to 3 eliminations. Let's see, you do have Just Rushers right in front of you, and he is right on the edge of the last zone, right when I went to say that. And we are still going to farm, but we're just to the north side of the shark fin. So now let's see what is happening. Dark Esports, oh, Vodka going out to the play zone, and I think he came up and over along the docks over here. So AP has been knocked. Did we lose? Yeah, I don't see Candy Joe for poison anymore, so I don't know if Candy Joe also went out. There goes Ranchu. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up because this is getting crazy. Oh, and Dauntless Casper gets found over here by Calicar. So Blaze is the last one still standing for Dauntless. And let me put that back up there again for you, so just in case, because I know I put it up there and took it right back on down. Do we? No Mercy. What group was Sushi Esports in? I'll look later in No Mercy and I'll let you know. I don't remember which group it was now. It's all kind of a blur at this point. Alright, let me go back over here to Rival 6. Look at that car. Ooh, no, Geo. Just Rusher Nani. So now but Sentinel's first landlord was able to finish him off. But Shu Young now a solo. He may be able to get over to the sleepy one, but the sleepy one is so far away. And we do have... Are you up on here? So I feel like one of them is way up on top of... Who is that? It's Cloudy. Cloudy from the sniper tower. You don't see that very much. So now let's see. Dweezy. Alright, let's go. Let's scroll on in. Let me put this iPad back up there so you can see where everyone is. They are all getting around the edge. We're doing the edge plays lately. Cloudy trying to watch Poison Esports as Poison Esports is headed straight over to Shu Young. Shu Young, I'm trying to click on over and but look at that. I have no idea who just took out. Oh, it was Cloudy. Look at the elimination feed, guys. I can't read this fast, at least not out loud. Alright, no one is now in zone. We still have 6 teams over here. We've got Vodka for the Four Kings Region Esports coming in to that northeast of the Sentinels. They do have to go, and Vodka has to go right between them because Cloudy is still up at the top of that. We do have Poison Esports in the northeast. Oh, and there goes Ornery. Dark Esports down on the southeast side, and then Twisted Militia right on down across the street from Zone. So he's got to go across that street, but he is still in this. We're down to 5 teams, including Shu Young. Let me check in on what Hayes can see. Blaze killed Dorn and Baton. Thank you, Ghosty. Alright, so now Hayes over in the shack trying to get those eyes across onto Calicar. Does Calicar look at Dark Esports? Dark Esports up to 13 eliminations. What you doing, Calicar? Do you know Hayes is in that shack? You've got to know that there's someone over there. I know he feels it. Those spidey senses tingling. And I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. Hayes came right on out. Let me see if I can get an idea where everyone is for you. It's still kind of hard to see. And it looks like Hayes trying to get those shots up and over onto the Sentinels. We still have Dark Esports coming in. And Shu Young did. Oh, we just lost Shu Young to the zone. So there you go. Let me go ahead and put that iPad up there. So, whoops. Wrong one. The iPad up there so you guys can see where everyone is. Calicar getting knocked through all of that. Let me check out Naomi. Naomi with that nade ready to go right on over onto the Sentinels. The Sentinels right across from them. And we still have Hayes in this. And oh, Naomi, the Sentinels coming up and over. Just like that. And just like that. Our first match of tonight. Coming in first, the Sentinels with 7 eliminations. Twisted Militia coming in second with 4 eliminations. And Dark Esports coming in third with 15 eliminations. Or 14, I can't count. 14 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12, 13 through 15. We are missing Inco Gaming once again. Going all out. Dark Esports, Naomi, the GOAT. 8 eliminations, 1,096 damage. We'll be jumping with Dark Esports when we come right back. We should have live scores. Ooh, let's go. Be right back. So Elite Tiger and Quackity, I believe he might have gotten 2 knocks over onto Exo Elites. Let's get over to Nova is right down below. Where is Toast? I don't think Quackity's gonna make it, but they may be able to get over towards where Tiger is. Let me see. Vortex on his bicycle, still headed right up and over, and Toast is right on down. And oh, he's continuing on. I guess he's looking for the vehicles. It's kind of different. And there goes Tiger. So let's see what else is going on. Let's check in on Toast. See what Toast is doing. Toast watching Vortex drive by on the bicycle. It's always funny to watch a bicycle going along. And now Toast and Nova are down to a duo with Real Gamers Esports up on the bridge, and they've got the Digital Age all the way to that eastern end. Calicar. Does Calicar look at Dark Esports? Yeah, eastern end of Viademar. Sorry. X-Force Fate just got into a fight. Let's see what's happening over here with X-Force. Oh, 24. They did end up running into Third Eye. They missed Third Eye, but ran into him anyway. Nomi. Oh, Nomi's down to about 5 HP. Oh, down. So now Third Eye is down to Kaiser. Kaiser is all the way across. And they may come up onto Fate and the boys over there. 24K was knocked. Oh, Toast. You got to be careful. Neverside, do you know that Toast is right down there? Neverside's just keeping an eye all the way over everything in zone, or everything in Viademar, even though they're not in zone. Looks like Kaiser's going to go ahead and leave X-Force. The Fireflies may end up really close to X-Force. It's kind of a crazy. Kind of crazy. Let's go back over here and keep an eye on Toast for a minute. Looks like Toast, oh, never side, I think, saw Toast. So I think Nova is still over here as well. Where's Nova? Oh, Nova's on the back side. So if Neverside hears Nova's little feet down below, oh, he just saw Toast. Look at that. Toast is right there in front of him. But he had that railing in the way. The only thing that saved Toast from getting knocked in that spot. So now let's see. Looks like the Emperor's coming out of Impala. We still have this chaos down in Via Del Mar, but the Digital Age did move out, and Kaiser is still trying to get in between all these teams, and they're gonna go right around the Firefly. You can see how close he is to the Fireflies, but he's trying to get over to zone. Not exactly having fun with the Miramar landscape and driving a sports car. You know how that feels. You guys all know that feeling. And we do have a donut zone that is getting ready to close, and Toast, oh, Neverside is focused right in on you, and it looks like Vortex might have found a vehicle, because Vortex came back. Ooh, I think Toast saw Vortex and Coffin. Coffin is down to about 5 HP, and I'm not sure where Coffin is. So Vortex, oh, he still has his bicycle. Where is Coffin, though? Coffin also on a bicycle. These guys, oh, don't you hate being in Miramar without a vehicle, guys? Don't you hate it? All right, so Neverside does find Toast, and so now all he's got is Nova right underneath him, and I don't think he's heard Nova's footsteps just yet. But let's see, he does have that vehicle, so maybe that's why he's sticking around. And now the 4 sexy frogs are in a fight right over here with the Mazexis. Let's get on over here. And Leader, once again, Leader is able to get an elimination. Now let's see what Joy Boy all the way over here. Lux has been knocked, and now Yuta has all 4 of them from the Mazexis right here with them, and Lux came right up, and oh, Lux got picked back up, and now Yuta's trying to get those shots over on them as Joy Boy trying to get the shots as they drive right up and around. Look at this, Leader, oh, Joy Boy with the headshots, because there was that fence right in the middle. And so now here comes the rest of his team and the Mazexis, and look at this, Lux and Yuta coming right up and over. Oh, and with that pump shot, he's still trying to get those shots over onto Chosen trying to keep him off. And the Mazexis, oh, Chosen came out and around, so now, and Chosen finds Yuta and Lux, and so now it's just up to Joy Boy. Joy Boy is the last one still standing for the 4 sexy frogs, and Joy Boy just got that Ruzz off, and now let's see. Gonna throw that nade up and over onto the Mazexis. Does not knock him, but now here comes Team 14 up on that ridge line. You can see Nepal on top right there behind the Mazexis. I feel a third part. Oh, Joy Boy with that nade. The nade got him. Alright, let's see. Joy Boy still trying to hold off. And Triggers is coming around on that back angle, but look at the Nepal on top. Tags coming up on the cliff side. So Joy Boy knows that Triggers is over there. Triggers right on that other side. Let's see what Triggers is doing. Triggers, what are you doing? Oh, Triggers is all the way back here. I thought Triggers was on the other side of that broken wall, but now he's coming up and around, trying to get over towards Chosen. You could still see Nepal on top. And now let's see what you can see, that Nepal on top are all getting closer for this third party, and it is still a 1v2 against, oh, Chosen right there in front of, Triggers came out to try to save him from that thirst, and they are still trying to get the shots, and they still have Nepal on top right behind him. Joy Boy still coming out and around with that S12. And I don't know if they're going to be able to get triggers picked back up because Nepal on top are still right on top of them. And I think, oh, we still have Axo Elites in this. He is still coming up and through from the Valle del Mar area. So now let's see his triggers. Is it? Yes, it is a 3v1v1 now. We still have triggers. We still have a Joy Boy. And now Nepal on top, all coming right up and in. So let me go ahead and put this iPad up for a second so you guys can see where your teams are. They're all rotating up towards that San Martin area. So let me see. We still have Axo Elites just now coming out of Valle del Mar. Ooh, and now the Dreamers. The Dreamers. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first. Dark Esports, 19 total points. The Sentinels with that winner chicken dinner at 17 and coming in third. Twisted Militia, 10 eliminations. I'll put the iPad up so you guys can see that they are still loading in. Let me switch this match on over to match number 2. Whoops, what did I do? Let me figure out what I have done this time. Is that it? Yes, it is. Ta-da! In my clickety-clicks, I clickety-clicked the right thing that time. How about that? How about that? Alright, guys. What do you think? I've repinned the new link for the Axo Discord server, so if anybody sees Reaper, let him know that the link should work now. If the link's still not working, let me know and I'll ask again to get a new one, but we should be in pretty good shape. And it does look like Inco Gaming are not going to be playing tonight. We got Dark Esports missing one, the Wolves missing one. Who are we missing for the Wolves? Mancho, Alim, maybe. I'm not sure who's missing. I don't remember their fourth that came in that last match. Let's see. Looks like we're missing one. Geo, where's your last man over there? Where's Small Man? Where's everybody for you, Geo? Geo, money. Alright, so we're still waiting. We should be starting any second now. Let me see. Yeah, we're already past hard start, but I don't see them saying... Oh, they said 39, so we've got one more minute before we start. What do you guys think of these fights? What do you think? What do you think? I'm impressed that Hayes was able to make it all the way up into third place. Yeah, I don't know how he got across that street. I don't know how. That was a crazy ending. So much chaos, constant non-stop action, just the way we like it. But sometimes the chaos gets to the point where I cannot keep up. You guys need to start learning how to take turns, take a number so that we can all watch your fights. Wouldn't that be something? Alright, so I'm going to take another drink of water while we get ready for the next match to start. I'll be right back. And this time we're going to be jumping with Dark Esports. GOAT, 8 eliminations, 1,096 damage. So let's head on into Miramar with Dark Esports. Naomi. There is your last match, Top Fragger. Let me put the iPad up for you guys so you guys can see where your teams are dropping, where everyone's going. Alright, so that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. We good. We are good. Naomi. me put that map up there, and here we go. Welcome to match 2 of the XO Esports $1,300 Conquest League playoffs. Group B versus Group D, coming in from that very southern side of the Los Leones farms, going straight up through Picado between Power Grid, San Martin. We got Crater Fields water treatment, going through La Cabarria and landing against the wall between C and D, all the way up at the top of the map. And we've got the Sentinels, New Era, Chicken Chokers. They are all jumping already. The Sentinels headed down to Bartona. Looks like New Era, the Chicken Chokers, almost there. It looks like all these teams are headed into Leones. So Los Leones, that's going to be hot, hot, hot. It looks like the Chicken Chokers and New Era are right on top of each other. We'll have to pay attention to that. We do have Rival 6 and Twisted Militia both headed over to Chumacera. Ooh, we got a lot of teams headed down to Picado. We have the Sinners, Poison Esports, and Dark Esports. So let me get on over to Naomi, give him some screen time love while the rest of us check out where the rest of the map is going. We do have 3 teams in Picado. Looks like the rest of the map, everybody is pretty separated. So even Twisted Militia pulled away from Chumacera. Shu Young being able to get their vehicle away from Hayes right down below. So let's get a sky view of where everyone is over here in Picado. So we do have Poison Esports up at the stadium. We've got Sinners in the middle, and then Dark Esports down at the south. I would have flipped that around if somebody would have asked me to bet them where everyone was located. Would have thought Poison was down at the 5 stack, but it is not that way. So you could see that Candy Joe from Poison off in that eastern 2 stack office building. We got Tupac over on the side, and it does look like Magic and Dead Aim from the Sitters may end up in the casino together. Let me go ahead and put this map back up here. I think I can scroll in quite a bit. Our very first zone is all the way up to that northeast edge. So people like the Sentinels all the way down in Bartona, they do have quite... Oh! Naomi! Oh, what a shot from that SKS. But we do have one of them that looks like Magic. We got AP over here. I'm not exactly sure where Calicar is. Where are you? Oh, Calicar is pushing up right behind Magic. Magic trying to get on in. Trying to get that thirst right on over. Oh, Magic almost got knocked. And Magic does get knocked over here by Scarface. And oh, look at that Naomi trying to get on over there, but we do have Ornery coming up right behind them as well. So now the Sinners are getting pinched between Dark Esports and Poison Esports. Oh, Calicar! No, Calicar! He came right up and in behind you. So let me check in on where Ornery is. Ornery coming down and around right behind the Sinners Esports. And we still have a duo over here. We've got AP and Naomi. Naomi still in this, but we do have Poison and Sinners, all full 4-man teams. So let's see. Ooh, one of them from the Sinners does get knocked. Let's see who's over here. It is 4L. So 4L. Let's see, where are you? Are you going to be able to get picked back up? Yes, he is. He's getting picked up by Scarface right now. And where is Dead Aim? Dead Aim paying attention right across the street onto his team. So trying to cover for his team, paying attention to the 5 stack where Dark Esports currently are. And right now, the rest of the teams, look how spread out everyone is. The Wolves taking over all of San Martin. They have north, south, east, and west of the San Martin all to themselves. And we do have Nucleotide Ninja. He's pretty close to the Hacienda del Patron, but he is not in it. So Wolves really don't have any. Oh, Naomi. Naomi. We got that right in the face. Let's get on over here, see what else, what other angles he can get. We do have Poison Lay up at that edge, and I'm not sure if Lay can see Naomi from here. He's trying. Look at this. Oh, he's trying to get Naomi's knock across the way. All right, guys. We'll stay here because right now this is the fight. Ooh, Lay just found. Lay, ole, ole. I have no idea where I heard that from, but I've heard it like a million times and I don't know where or why. Alright, let's check in on Scarface. It does look like the Sinners are perfectly happy over here in the red. Oh, no, they not so happy. What did you do? Let me go back over to Lay because Lay seems to be able to find these right on through. And the rest of Poison is coming right up and in. Is that Ornery coming on over? Yes, it is. Ornery right on over here. But Naomi on the other side trying to get those shots across. Let's see what Naomi... Oh, he's going down. Naomi, you have two teams over there. AP, no. Where is AP? Oh, no. They found you right through those windows, didn't they? And who was that? Was that Lay again? Let me check on Lay. Is it you that's causing all the issues over here, isn't it? All right, so now let's check in on Ornery. Tupac. Ooh, I hear a vehicle. Who's the vehicle? I see an orange little marker. The wolves! Ooh! The price of poker just went up, boys. The wolves coming into Picado. So now we have we have the Wolves, the Sinners, Poison Esports, Dark Esports. We have all these teams right here in Picado now. We still have Dark Esports at that 5-stack, but look at how sandwiched they are in here. In that northern edge of Picado. We've got the Wolves taking over the stadium. The office building. We've got two teams over here in the Red Apartments and Dark Esports down at the 5-stack. The Wolves making the price of poker baccarat fees. Alright, so Coop, go! Lay was ready for that push, but so was Coop. So now let's check in on where Ornery. Ornery, do you know this is the Wolves coming in at you? Coming at you live. Alright, where is Tupac? Tupac. Oh, and I see Dark Esports. I think they are on the move as well. And Candy Joe, what are you thinking right now? She's Candy Joe thinking nades and males and more males and sticky bombs. Let's do the sticky bomb. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, Doran with a 2-piece. Oh, Ornery now trying to get both of his teammates picked up, and here comes the push by the Wolves right up and in, right on top of them, and then Doran again. Doran with a 3-piece on the Poison Esports, and we still have the Sinners right next door. Look at the Sinners just watching the Wolves. They no longer care about Dark Esports and Naomi with a sniper. They are listening to all 4 of these men's feet coming their way. But oh, they're going across. The Wolves are going across over to Dark Esports. They missed the Sinners. Naomi, here comes the Wolves. The Wolves are howling and drooling. Look at this. The Wolves went right past Sinners Esports, and now they're Scarface from the, oh no, and now Wancho is coming right back, and now the 2 of them from the Wolves have been knocked, and Naomi has that nade out. Look at this. Oh, Doran, Goops, and Beton trying to come out, and oh, Naomi with that 1 with Baton, and there goes Baton, and so now Wancho is the only one still standing. Look at this, he's going to be able to get Coops picked back up, but here comes AP, and we still have the Sinners right on behind. Coops is back up onto his feet. Wancho coming. Oh no, Naomi, and so now it's Coops versus Naomi. Oh, and Coops finishes off Naomi, what a shot, but now Coops is a 1v2 against the Sinners. Let me go back to the map because I know you guys want to see where the rest of these teams are going, but they are finally starting to meet up here towards the middle. We do have Nucleotide running into, let's see, Nucleotide versus the Chicken Chokers, the Nucleotide right across from them. But I know you guys want to see this map to see where everyone is, but I don't want to get off of Picado with all these teams in here. So let me put this map up here for you guys. There you go. There's the map. We do have a breather as Coops is boosting back up. He's up to 13, or we're down to 13 teams. And Coops is still pushing up now onto the Sinners. Oh, Coops. Coops can hear those footsteps right next door. He is so used to these apartment pushes. So let's see. The Sinners still. Oh, and look at that. There's Geo Money. Geo, are you coming over to Picado as well? Geo, it looks like Rival 6 and Twisted Militia all right on over here, not too far away from Picado. So we are still having some chaos over in Picado. Even though we are down to 2 teams in the red apartments, we do have 2 more teams right on the outside. We've got Twisted Militia up to the north in the hills, and Rival 6 coming out and around down by the edge. Looks like Rival 6 are going to go ahead and head over towards the graveyard. And then we've got Twisted Militia still up in the hills just to the north. So I'm not sure what Coops is going to do at this point. We'll have to wait and see. The rest of the map is still pretty quiet. Coops getting ready to throw those nades right up and over onto the Sinners. What a bunch of chaos. Alright, so now we are in the blue officially. Oh, Scarface, Coops just saw your head. Alright, so let me put the iPad back up so you guys can check in on your team, see where they are, see that we are not missing any fights other than Coops and the Sinners. Coops versus the Sinners right here, right now. The Sinners, I think, are getting ready to push on over. They did. They jumped over. They jumped over from the other apartment building, the East Apartments. And now Coops getting ready for a 1v2. Can he do it against the duo from the Sinners Esports? So, Coops jumping up to try to see if he can see him with that TPP, and let's go. He knows that they're around. He knows where they are. He's gonna throw that nade banker off the wall right on in onto the Sinners. Here comes one of the nades. Boom! And he doesn't get the knock on. Oh! And there goes the Wolves. Coops. Oh, Coops, what a play. Alright, now let's get on over. We are still going up to the Cruz Divide area, and we still have a lot of teams close, but not too close. I think Dauntless may run into the Four Kings Region Esports right up here north by Toramunda. Let's get on over to Legacy in Control because XYZ is headed right on over to the Chicken Chokers and New Era. So they are all right here in this area. But let's see, it looks like New Era taking those first shots, and the Chicken Chokers right there in that compound. So they're right down below. And while we watch this for just a second, I'm going to go ahead and fix this map so you guys get a better view of where all your teams are coming up and in as we're on 2 tires. So there There are your rotations, guys. We still don't really have... Oh, Dauntless. Dauntless just came right up and on top of 4 Kings Region Esports. One of them does get knocked over here, and I'm not sure which one from 4 Kings got knocked over here. It was player 1. So now they're trying to hold off the push, and there is Casper right on the back edge of facing off with Vodka, but Claus on the other side. Claus right there. So Claus is still coming up and over, trying to get the angles over onto the rest of the 4 Kings Region Esports. He knows that they're on that backside. And Klaus in the smoking mobile. Klaus getting that. Oh, I thought he got another knock. I saw a punch. And Casper gets knocked from Ranchu up at the top. And now Klaus, look at this, right on through the stairs. Right through the stairs. And he does finish off Casper. So now Bob coming up and finding Black. Thank you very much. What a name. Alright, so now let's see. Ooh, look at that car jumping up and over. That was Blaze. Blaze, are you stuck? What a jump. Alright, let's check it out. Bob. Bob is right up on over here. Where is Ranchu? Ranchu is gone. He is out of here, boys. Out of here. Alright, now let's see what else is going on. Did we miss? Oh, the chicken chokers went to center zone. We have the sinners still coming up and in. But let's see. We might have a fight here. Zoom. What you doing over here, Zoom? All I want to do is zoom with the Sentinels. The Sentinels right across from you. And that is Cloudy straight across from you. Cloudy right on over there. So now, while we stay here for a minute, let me go ahead and fix this map so that you guys have a good angle. And let me... Oh, I'm all twisted. Let me put the iPad up so you guys can see where your teams are. So there they are. You can see that they are all just circling around each other. Ooh, so now Zoom headed back closer to his team, away from Cloudy, but still no knocks onto either team. We do have Just Rushers coming right up and in onto the Sinners, and we've got a donut, a perfect donut zone. Look at this. So Dauntless coming in really close to Twisted Militia now. So it looks like they might run into Fury over here. Let's go check in on Fury, see what Fury is doing. Oh, he's in the wobble van. And there goes Dauntless right in front of him, and he's trying to get those shots, and he gets... Oh! He finds Claus and Bob, but here comes Blaze. Blaze, you gotta do something to... You gotta do something before they thirst. Claus and Bob right across the way. And Blaze with this nade up and over onto Hayes. Hayes is still coming down through the smoke, and Fury. Oh, and here comes the rest of them. Chucky Who and the Punk jumping right on out. And Blaze. Oh, 2v1, and we lost Dauntless. Alright, let's see. What next, guys? What next? Ooh, no one. Number 1 right over here with Rival 6. And now here comes the sleepy one. Oh, Chinese. And Shu Young. Shu Young. Those little feet were moving. And I think that's Geo on that off angle. Let me go check in on Geo. Yes, it was Geo Mane. And the sleepy one with that nade right up and over onto no one. And so now, let's see what is going on with the rest of them. It looks like Shu Young is getting pulled up on over here by the rest of New Era. New Era right across. We got Ying, Wales, and Static. And Shu Young just throwing those nades up and over as Geo comes to back him up. We still have Chiny up on top of the hill throwing the... Oh, Shu! What a nade, what a nade. Alright, so now the second nade trying to go and get the elimination, and now Shu Young coming right up onto Wales. Wales right down below him. Shu Young down to about 5 HP. Oh! Shu Young, we are so lost in all the smoke. There's smoke everywhere, but Shu Shu Young is going to be able to get this heal off. And, oh, Ying went down. Ying went down. What? Wales knocked him? Oh, my gosh. What is happening? We got so much chaos going on. The Chinese trying to come on over, trying to get the last one onto Static, and there goes New Era. But we have Liquid Legacy in control, also in the background, trying to get those shots onto Rival 6. Here is Chahal. Chahal is down here, just trying to get those shots, and the rest of his team are like, we are going, we are pushing this, and we. Ooh, trying to get those off angles over onto Rival 6. Let me scroll on in. Geo! Oh, right through the window. Sanhu trying to get that. And the kid 10K does get knocked. And look at this. Almost there, Zoom. Almost there, Zoom knocks Chiny. Chiny, are you out here? Yes, he is. He is out in the middle of all this. Shu Young trying to get in and across, trying to get those smokes over on over. And now Geo stuck between not only almost there, but Liquid in control right up on that ridge. Look at how close they are. All right, while I have just a second, let me put this iPad up so you guys can check in on your teams. Your teams are spread all over this new area. Chinese is still knocked, and I think, oh, Shu Young just got him picked back up. So now let's get on over to Zoom and the boys from almost there. They're up on this edge, and I think it was Wiz that actually got the knock over onto Chinese from the top, but we do have Philo all the way over here, keeping an eye down on the chicken chokers because we are really crushing these teams in here. So let's go back to this and let me scroll in a little bit more. Alright, I think that's it. I think you can see where everyone is, and we do have Ninja from Nucleotide coming right up on the top, but then we've got Scarface from the Sinners also coming up onto Ninja. Ninja, a solo for Nucleotide, and Scarface from the Sinners, but now almost there, all headed over towards the Four Kings region Esports. And Ranchu, oh, Ranchu gets found by who found you, Ranchu? It was Philo from almost there, still coming up and in to this northern side of the zone. We are down to 6 teams and almost there, taking over the entire north to eastern side, plus the GOAT going all the way to center zone with all the rest of these teams. We still have 6 teams in this. So let me put this, the iPad back up there so you can check in on your team. And now let me get on over to, Legacy in control down to the kid 10K. The first one that was knocked is now the sole survivor. XYZ right on the outside with Twisted Militia coming right up behind him. Let's check in on Twisted Militia, still trying to get into zone, but they're pinched between the chicken chokers at the north and Rival 6 to the south. Then they've got almost their center zone, but Legacy in control, not too far away from center zone themselves. And as soon as they get a little closer, we'll try to get a sky view of what is happening. Clean 1v2. Which one? It's been all out chaos. Let me go on over and check in on Mr. Jack Lord. Joker, not a good looks. Get back up on your feet. Your team needs you, Joker. So now let's get on over to see what we're doing over in almost. There's everybody is now pushing right up and into center zone. We still have, let's see what is going on. There's so much chaos. Let me go over here and try to get a sky view of the mound. the last stand mound of Miramar. So we've got almost there. Oh, zoom, zoom. Zoom does get knocked on the outside. And we do have Legacy in control right down by that shack. We have all 4 of them from Twisted Militia on that side. Oh, the chicken chokers. So I don't think there's anybody else behind me. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep it like that. Let me pop this up onto the screen so you guys have an idea. And let me get onto somebody else over here so you have a better idea what is happening. So everybody's still trying to crawl into zone. Let me check in on Joker. Joker back up onto his feet, pushing through the smoke clouds, getting all the way up to Nito. I didn't even see that Nito had been knocked. Let me get over to Twisted Militia once again because Fury knows that Legacy in control, the kid right on down, and now here comes the push. Here comes the push right up and over by Zoom and Wiz coming up onto the backside of this mound. So, I feel bad for Legacy in control. Everyone knows you are there. Everyone is watching you in that shack. Wiz, who found you? It was Fury. And so now, look at this mound. What a zone. What a final zone up on top of this mound. We still have to go getting knocked. And the chicken chokers coming right up and in. The chicken chokers! Did they just finish off? They did. They finished off Twisted Militia. Joker! Joker's the last one still standing now. And now, what is happening? We do have a 2v3 now. We have the chicken chokers versus almost there. So let's see what's going on with, look at the mollies coming down, and it does look like almost there, coming down and around. Joker gets taken down. Nito coming up on the Wiz, and so now it is Nito versus, and I couldn't get over there fast enough. I just couldn't. Coming in first, almost there with 7 eliminations. The chicken chokers coming in second with 5 eliminations, and Twisted Militia coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out. Oh my God, I would have never imagined. Dark Esports, Naomi, the GOAT, with 3 eliminations, 705 damage. Would you guys even believe that if I told you? We'll be jumping with the GOAT when we come right back for tonight's 3rd match. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the Discord, EXO Discord server. I don't know what time they'll be shutting down the sweepstake entries, so make sure you get it in there, and I will be right back. Are coming up right behind Nepal on top. Nepal on top just had one of their teammates knocked from back here, and that was Krishna. Mangrishna right here with Bola Alexa Texia. You guys know I have a hard time with this. Bola Axa Texa. Bola Laxa Taxa. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Alright, so he's coming up and in, but we do have the rest of Nepal on top coming up and around. Let's see what's going on with Shishir. Shishir all the way back on this back angle, and we still have the Dreamers all right down in there. Let's go back over to Joy Boy, see what's going on with Joy Boy and Triggers. And it does look like it's just the duo, but Joy Boy is not. He is focused on where Triggers is. He knows that Triggers is still right on over there, and Triggers just happy to be sitting here and doing his thing because they are both in zone. They don't have to go anywhere just yet, and we still have the fight. Ooh, did we just get... Wait, I hear footsteps. Joy Boy is coming up towards Triggers. Look at this. Triggers is ready for it. What is Joy Boy doing on the backside? me see. Oh, but he doesn't have any nades. Look at this. Oh, he's coming out and around. He just saw Triggers. So now these two are still going to go for it. And Joy Boy getting a better position. And Triggers, ooh, did you see each other? Because he, what are you throwing? A smoke? Is that a smoke or a stun? I didn't quite see what that was. It is a smoke. Triggers is like, that's okay. Throw those smokes. Alright, so let's see. Oh, we're still having that fight over on the other side too. I hate to leave fights when they're happening, but I do want to make sure that you guys get to see as much of the action as possible. And there is Bolitex Alexa. I hate that name. No! Patty found him, and so now we are just down to behind, and he's throwing those nades up and over, but here comes X-Force. It is X-Force coming up and over 24K, trying to get right up and in. Look at the jump shots right up and over for Nepal on top. Alim up to 2, Fate up to 2. What a jump shot over here. Let me go back over to Triggers, see what's going on. Did you get Joy Boy? Is Joy Boy? I no longer see Joy Boy, but we did hear those shots from X-Force. So you know X-Force may be on their way over to peek in on what's happening. But let's get on over. We do have Bola Axataxa. He is back up onto his feet and making it tough for me to say his name. So let's check it out. Patty over here. Patty Hexa. And we still have X-Force over here, and Emperor's now in a fight over here with the real Gunners Esports, and oh, we're down to just a duo over here. So Vortex and Coffin, and it looks like Vortex and Coffin are gonna go ahead and escape because this is the blue. We are headed into stage 5. It is gonna start hurting. Oh, Vortex, oh, Vortex. He is just on this edge of zone, but now he has to go into the rest of it as a solo. So now let's go on over and see what 24K is doing. 24 over here, messing around really hard with the Dreamers Esports. Dreamers Esports right up and in, and Alim drove right up and into them. So now here comes Fate. Fate coming up and around 24K. Oh, just got into the back of that just in time because he was also getting shot at from Entity Gaming. So come on, click over to Fate. Fate, oh, Fate, I tried to get over to you. So now 24K sandwiched between all these teams. He's trying to fight Dreamers, and then he's got Entity back there. He's got Fireflies back there. He's got all the teams. Look at all the teams with all their scopes shining right on down on top of them. VIP Esports. Oh, what a molly. What a molly. No, it was Iuya from VIP all the way across, finishing off 24K. And there is the birthday boy. Let's get on over to Nothing Esports. There is the birthday boy sitting right over here, right behind all this chaos, just on the edge of zone, because we're still going over to San Martin. Let me go ahead and put that up there. Maybe you guys can figure out where your teams are. Is that a little too aggressive? I don't think there's anybody on this western or eastern edge, so I'll just go ahead and do that for you guys. Alright, so now let's get on over. Let's see where we want to go next. Our zone is getting... Oh, Vortex. They are all coming your way. Vortex close to center zone. Over by the Hacienda Hills. Look at this. He's like, yeah, I don't really want to be center zone. And we do have the villains. The villains are in Hacienda. Oh, Vortex, what you doing over here? I don't know if Vortex knows what he's doing over there, but let's get back to the Fireflies. In a fight with the VIP Esports. Let me put Pappy Sour on the screen. Hello, Pappy Sour. Such a big fan. And Pappy Sour is trying to gatekeep Nothing Esports from coming into zone. And we do have Entity. It looks like Entity is trying to push up and into the Fireflies. Let's get on over there. Oh, yeah. You guys know I can't click on anything about that. Alright, so Matrix. Oh, Matrix gets taken down by Flash. Entity Flash. So now let's see. Where is Flash? Let me check in on Flash coming right up and in. Still on. Oh, and we just lost Ace. Ace just got knocked. Oh, no. And now Flash got knocked, so now we're down to just Nexus OB, the sole survivor for Entity Gaming. And Hyuya, what are you doing over there? It looks like Hyuya now in a fight for his life with Nothing Gaming, and let's see, the Fireflies right on over here as well. So let me scroll in on. It looks like this whole western edge is just filled with gumballs. Look at all the tags all over that western edge. There are a few in zone and a few all the way to the west, or to the east. And let me see, what you doing, Papa Sour? He's so sour. Freddy, hello Freddy. Freddy's still trying to keep an eye on Nexus OP, and Nexus OP is still trying to work his way. Oh, right when I clicked onto him, who did you find? Oh no, Nothing Esports is also having issues getting into zone. I no longer see Nothing Esports over here. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the Sentinels with 23 total points. Dark Esports 22. Almost there, 21. Twisted Militia 21. Look at how close these points are. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up. They're giving the 1 minute warning, so I want to make sure I remember to click the match markers. There we go. My mouth just never works, no matter how hard I try. Alright, so you can see that just about everyone is in. We are still missing one from the Wolves. Maybe they'll hop in at the last second like they did last match. And let's see, one from Poison. One from New Era, one from the Four Kings Region Esports, and we're still a 3-man for Rival 6. Let me go ahead and pop that iPad off so you guys can check your points. Don't forget, guys, every single point matters. So if you see any issues with these points, make sure you open a ticket over in the Discord server ASAP. But those are your points right now, and we are still waiting for some teams to come in. We are on hard start, and Phoebe is getting ready to hit start, I think. Let me see. Oh, she stopped writing. She's like, oh. So I'm not sure if we're still waiting. Oh, here comes Grr for New Era. So we're still popping in late, last minute. This is hard start, so I think we're only missing one from the Wolves and one from Poison Esports at the moment. Naomi. It's rigged. I was just surprised that, I don't know, it just really, really surprised me, Naomi. 3 eliminations was MVP with this lobby. It's just, ugh, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But you did have 700 damage, so there is, oh, look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. This time we are jumping with Dark Esports, the GOAT. The GOAT had 3 eliminations, 705 damage. Dark Esports GOAT. Here we come, Naomi. Naomi, where are you? There you are. Let me put him up on the screen for you. Let me put the iPad up. There we go. And there is your last match twice tonight. Naomi, the top Fragger. Match 1 and match 2. And we are headed into match 3 of the XO Esports Conquest League, the $1,300 tournament. And we are coming in just south of the docks, going south of the cave, going over boot camp, over Hatin, and out the other side. So there it is. We already have Rival 6, New Era, Poison Esports, Four Kings Region Esports. We have got just about the entire plane jumping off at the southern end of this flight path. Who did I miss? I think the Sinners. I missed the Sinners over there. It looks like Sam He's going to be busy with New Era and Poison Esports. Looks like Painan, the Sinners. We got Dark Esports headed over with Twisted Militia. Wolves taking over boot camp. Let me get over to Naomi. Put him on the screen. There we go. And we'll pay attention to the rest of the match. It does look like Twisted Militia went all the way over to that western edge, away from Dark Esports. So we'll keep an eye on Dark Esports right now. We're going down to Sam He, and we're going to pay attention to what is happening between New Era over here with Poison Esports. Let me put Lay over. Oh, Lay, I'm sorry. And Poison Esports only came in as a duo. They are missing one of their players, Ornery. I'm not sure where Ornery is, but let's check in on Tupac and Canada Joe. And they are on the north side of Sam He with all of New Era wrapping around. We do have one from New Era already. No one way over on this off angle. About ready to go up the hill, is my guess. And look at the zone. Our first zone is so much water, 40% water with the river included. And we are going to the small island and most of the northern edge of the main island. Ruin Island's not really... Ooh, Naomi about ready to get into a fight down here with Twisted Militia. He's coming... oh, there's Four Kings Region Esports as well. So, oh, Naomi, he's leaving you. That should be Chucky Who right up on top of you. Ooh, I rhymed. I'm a poet, guys. Should I be a rapper? Chucky Who on top of you. Yeah, I won't quit my day job. You guys are so tough. They're so tough. Alright. It does look like a couple of them from Four Kings Region Esports. Oh, he found Chucky Who. I thought Chucky Who was getting on out of there. Naomi, behave. Behave yourself. Alright, so let's see. Doesn't have the ammo. Alright, so what is going on with Calicar? Calicar, you've also got one right on over here. Oh, Calicar's getting up, but he does have Haze right down below him. Calicar, you've got Haze right below you. Twist Militia now in a fight down here with the Four Kings, and we just lost Ranchu. Let me get over to Black. Thank you much. Alright, so let's see. He's still trying to get down and around the Punk. I think the Punk slid down the edge. Let's see. No, Punk is doing just fine. He's doing just fine. Alright, what else is going on? We still have the duo down here against all four of them from New Era. So let's pay attention to this for a minute. Oh, Candy Joe. What a molly right on your head, Candy Joe. It looks like we're getting ready for the push coming right up and in, and we got a bunch of chaos right on over here between Dark Esports, Twisted Militia, Four Kings Region Esports. Let's see what's going on. We have three teams right at the top of this hill. We have the Punk down below. We got the Four Kings Region Esports, Player One, and Vodka. Oh, Dark Magic just found Vodka. So now we are down to Player One, and we do have Black. Thank you much right on over here. So let's see. Candy Joe and Tupac's trying to hold off the push from New Era, as New Era are all pulling up and around. You can see that New Era are wrapping around the duo from Poison Esports, and Punk just found Black. So now it is Punk, Magic, and it looks like Kings Region Esports are taking off. So now it is just Magic and Dark over here. Let me go ahead and put that map back up there, and let's see. Candy does fight up. Look at that. AP found the poor Kings Region Esports as they are trying to move on out. Candy just found Skur. And Tupac's been knocked in. Wales coming up that edge, and Candy Joe with that S12. And Static and Skur, the only two surviving Samhe. So now let's see what else is going on. We still have Dark Esports right over here behind Twisted Militia. We do have the Wolves coming up onto Nucleotide. Here comes the Wolves. Hello, Kieran. Sentinels. Oh, Godlin. Who found you? Coops, of course. What was I thinking? Why would I ask that? Well, because it's not just Coops, it's Doran and Wancho. I don't know where Baton is. Baton obviously did not make it in. We do have Ragha right up top, trying to get those eyes down onto the Wolves. Alright, so I think that has everybody in there. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up there so you guys can see where your teams are, where they're trying to come on in. Our zone's getting ready to pop, and we do have the river going straight through the middle of zone once again. We still have the small island and the main island. We're going from Camp Alpha over to Hot 10. We are circling around Boot Camp and Paradise Island, or Paradise Resort as well. So there is your zone. Doran is coming up onto you. So Kieran's, the Sentinels are getting ready to run right over here into Just Rush or Nani. Let's see, is Nani watching? Oh yeah, look at this. Nani watching as the Sentinels wrap all the way around them. And let's see, we still have all four of them from the Sentinels. Cloudy leading the way up and around. Cow is wide open for the Sentinels, so they can come on in and continue looting. If that's what they wish to do, they can do what they want to do. Let me put that iPad back up so you guys can check in on where your teams are, what the rotations are. I do see Twisted Militia trying to hold down that western bridge from Dark Esports. And we do have the Sinners going up through the Triangle of Death. So we'll have to... Doran is right on that ridge line. But we do have Legacy in control not too far away as well. Let me check in on Doran. Doran getting all this information, telling the rest of them. And look at that. The other duo from the Wolves, Wancho and Coops, went across the street, and Legacy and Control is not too far away from where they are in that compound. And Doran just keeping an eye on what's going on, waiting for the initial knock, I'm sure. But I want to pay attention to Twisted Militia down here as well. We do have New Era coming up out of Samhe. May have some issues with Dark Esports as well, but I think they're going to wrap around over towards Boot Camp. And look at this, Rival 6 coming right up and in. Shu Young, you're coming right up and in onto Just Rushers. They are right there. Do you know that they are there, Shu Young? Look at this, he is watching them. He knows that they're over there. What a scout. He's just trying to figure out where all of them are. I'm not sure if he saw this one rushing across. I think that was Charun. Oh no! Charun found Shu Young. No! And now we do have Twisted Militia over here in the fight with Dark Esports. Let me get Naomi up onto the screen. And what you gonna do? 2 times MVP. That punk with that crazy angle, and there goes Shu Young. No, Shu Young And we do have Geo over here and Chinese. So they're right here on this edge. Geo in the monster mobile. It doesn't move trees though. So let's see what else is going on. We still have Doran right down below nuclear tide. And Naomi. Oh, Magic is bleeding out. Naomi, you may be the last one still standing. So now let's see. Naomi up to 2 eliminations. Trying to get this nade up and over into Hayes. And Hayes, oh, Naomi. Naomi trying to get you underneath. So let's see what else is going on. And look at that. We're still going. Ooh, the sleepy one does find one of them. So Naomi now up to 3 eliminations. Hayes coming out and around that edge right on top of Naomi. So now it is a... Oh, Naomi. So now there he goes. But we do have a New Era right on top of him as well. New Era, I believe, might have gotten the elimination instead of Hayes. I think that might have been Skur coming down and in, or Static. Oh. And Skur definitely getting that one. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. So it does look like we have the Sentinels up here. Oh, it looks like the Sentinels, the scout came right up and in onto Liquid in control. And that is Jit that's over here. So let's see what's going on. Cloudy is taken out. Let's see what the landlord is doing. The landlord not so happy that someone's taken over his land. Oh, Doran! Doran just got knocked, and Doran was sitting there right below, and it does look like the wolves are now... Oh, I thought the wolves are pushing up and over. So we do have New Era not too far away from Dauntless. Dauntless coming up and around, wrapping through the triangle of death. It looks like they're going to wrap around boot camp and ending up right in the lap of the chicken chokers. Aren't you a Sentinel player? Sadra, Sentinel's not making it, aren't you? My goat, Nash, gonna carry. Let's see what's going on with the Sentinels over here. The Sentinels, we did lose Cloudy, but the rest of them will get picked up, Kieran's. They will get picked up. So now let's see what else is going on. We still have Wancho and Coops, and it does look like Wancho is out across the street, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. We still have Dauntless wrapping up and around. Gonna end up over here by the chicken chokers. New Era coming up and around through Hot Tin, but I do feel like we're probably gonna end up over on the main island. And yep, Dauntless driving right up and in onto the chicken chokers. So let's see who's on the horse. I missed who was on the horse. We do have Claws coming out and around. And the chicken chokers already up on top of Boot Camp Hill. Let's see what's going on with Nighty. Nighty, where you headed? Oh, Bob just found Jack Lord. Jack Lord, no. So now here comes Bob. Bob is the one on the horse that I could hear. Joker over here trying to get those shots onto Dauntless as Dauntless is coming up and around. Guys, I'm so sorry about that. I am so sorry. Alright. I don't know how long it's been up there, but I'm sorry about that. Now we are down to just Nito. Nito is the last one still standing for the chicken chokers, and we do have all 4 of them from Dauntless on this backside. And now Wolves. Oh, Coops just got crashed in on by New Era. So now let's see what's going on with New Era over here. We do have, let's see, we still have Wancho. Wancho still trying, and Wancho's down to about 5 HP. Coops is still bleeding out, but let's see, I don't see any more New Era right around here. Let's go back over here and see what's going on. Nito is knocked, and Nighty trying to heal back up. Nighty down to about 5 HP, and now Dauntless going out and around trying to drive on by it. Oh, 90 right in the back by Blaze. As Blaze drives right on through. So now let's see what else is going on with the rest of it. We do have the Sinners trying to get across the river. We have the Sentinels up to the north. We have Just Rushers trying to come on in, and there goes Josh from Nucleotide, and the Coops is back up onto his feet. We have Dauntless coming in from that south. We still have, look at this, we've got Rival 6 on a 1-1 split. We are down to just Geo and the Sleepy One. So let's see what else is going on. I'm so sorry that I left that up there that long. Sorry about that, guys. We are back in business, though. It looks like Geo's going to go ahead and head on over to the Sleepy One, but he may be seen by Charun. So Charun, yep, Charun definitely watching him as he came right on in. And now Legacy in control. Oh, look at that. Coops just got knocked over here by Bob. I think Bob was the one that got that knock, and it does look like Claus is getting ready to push. No, Claus is coming up towards Just Rushers. So now Just Rushers up at the top of this hill, and Claus knows that they're up here. Claus coming through, trying to figure out where Mahesh is. Mahesh right on that backside. Claus, you know he is there. You know he is there. And oh, he came. Oh, he has a S12, but Claus says, look at my little DB ass, and she'll run right there. So now Dauntless taking over the top of the hill. So now let's go. Let's see what else. I'm so sorry I left that up there that long, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, so we still have all these teams coming on in. We have the Sentinels wrapping up and around. Not that you want to have more iPad time, but we have the Sentinels still way up in the blue. They need to come on down. And we also have right across the river the Sinners. The Sinners still need to come on into zone. We are in stage 5, so this zone is going to hurt. And we still have, oh, there looks like Claus and Casper coming right up and in onto the Wolves, and Claus is down to about 5 HP. Casper gets knocked out, and the Claus gets knocked, and so Blaze is across the street right behind Rival 6. And let's see, where is Bob? Bob is also across the street. I don't think Bob's going to be able to help Claus. There goes Claus and Casper on that push into the Wolves, and there goes Ragava for Nucleotide pushing. Oh, Geo, my man. Geo gets knocked. Let me go over and check in on the Sleepy One, and I think we just lost the Sleepy One. There he is, right there. Sleepy One trying to come on in, and he is right below Dauntless, right in front of the Wolves, and right below, who else? Almost there at the top of the hill. So he is really in an awkward position outside of the play zone, just on the edge of the blue. He has the blue pushing him into almost there, the Wolves or Dauntless. Zoom. The Sleepy One can see you. We are on the hinges over here, as John Allen calls them. Let's see, is everybody else? Yeah, we're down to the top 5 teams. The top 5 teams almost there. Rival 6. The Wolves. We lost Dauntless. Liquid in control. And way over on the side, Lowe's on Nucleotides. So let me go ahead and scroll on up. Let's see what we can see at this angle. See if I can get as many of these players in this as possible. Down to the top 3 teams. So we still have Coops, Wancho for the Wolves. We have almost there a full 4-man team, and Liquid in control. And it looks like a couple of them from Liquid have been knocked. Let me scroll out of the blue for you guys. There we go. So now let's see what is going on with Liquid in control. It looks like all 3 of them are back up onto their feet. We still have all full 4-man team. Almost there. Zoom trying to get on in. We have the goat right over here trying to come down on top of Wancho. and almost there, loses zone. The zone shifts over to Coops and Legacy in control. You guys know I have a hard time with this tag. Alright, so Coops is right on top of Legacy in control. And we got Wancho outside of zone down the hill. And look at this, almost there, trying to push up and in. And Coops is right in center zone. Oh, Coops gets found and taken down and out. Wancho's able to find one of them from Legacy in control, but now he's got the attention of all four of them from almost there, up at the top of the ridge line, top of the hinges. Oh, Wancho, what a nade by Philo. So now Legacy in control. He is the last one still standing against all three of them because Philo does get knocked. And so let's see what XYZ can do. Is it looks like Zoom and Goat are both pushing right up and in onto him. And Goat gets knocked and Zoom, oh, and it's over just like that. For tonight's third match, almost there, coming in first was 6 eliminations, 16 total points. Legacy in control, coming in second with 8 eliminations, and the Wolves coming in third with 6 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out. Dauntless Blaze, 5 eliminations, 529 damage for tonight's final match. We will be jumping with Dauntless Blaze when we come up right back with the live scores. Don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the EXO Discord server so that you can get your name on the wheel of names for some free UC. Shout out to EXO Discord. Be right back. I think they were just taken out. We still have VIP Esports. Oh, Legend. Fireflies finding Legend. Alright, so let's see. Little Fox trying to find his way over in here. Does he know that Vortex is right there in that shack? I'm sure he does, but he's got the Mazaxis over here as well, trying to get on in. And what else? We got Villains still over in that Hacienda area. And now it does look like the Emperors, come on, thank you. The Emperors are right up here on top of this hilltop. Ooh, somebody just found you. Mazaxis, Triggers, where are you from, Mazaxis? Where did you get that angle? Look at this. He's coming right up and in all the way over from this western edge. Eastern edge. I don't know north, south, east, and west today. I know nothing. Alright, so let's see. Looks like he's still trying to come up and in, but he does have a bunch of teams right down below. Oh, Triggers is going to now try to push up and in. Oh, he does have to go across the road. Look at Rana up at the top. So now Triggers all the way down here. So now let's see what is happening with VIP Esports as they're wrapping around. They do have all these solos plus the Digital Age right behind them. We still have Vortex down there, and we still have all of them from the Digital Age. The Emperors are down here. Assault OP. And now let's see. Everybody's just trying to get right on in here. Pappy Sour is in zone. Oh, Legend and Freddy just got taken out. So now let's see if we can see what's going on. Let me get on over here to Vortex. Our zone is getting so small. Digital Age still down in the barns. And look at where everybody is. I think we can kind of come over this way a little bit to get most of the players in here. And there's Vortex. Vortex is getting pulled up on by Assault OP. So now, Pappy Sour, you are the last one still standing. There goes Freddy. Hallelujah, crawling on over to you. Let me see where Vortex is. Vortex, look at this. Could you sit there and watch Assault OP out your window? He is trying so hard to be so quiet, and Assault OP does not know that he is down there. We still have Dreamers Esports up on top of the road, still trying to get down into these dips, and I still am just so astounded that the patience and the ability to Vortex to keep his head down, because I would not be able to do that. But he is surrounded by the Emperors, one and done, and there are still 5 teams still left in this. So let's see, Vortex still has October 0 right behind him as well. Assault OP trying to get those shots as Dreamers try to push down and in right on top of VIP. Oh, there goes Dreamers Esports. So now we are down to the top 4 teams. And we still have Pappy Sour Highway. Assault OP just got taken out. And oh, they just found Little Fox. Just found Vortex. And now the digital age seems to be sandwiched between both of these teams. Digital age has all of the Emperors right on top of them. Oh, and Pappy Sour able to get that knock. Pappy Sour with that grenade, and now it is a 2v3. We have VIP versus the Emperors. Let me see if I can get a better. I won't turn down, guys. I don't know why. I always thought that it was internet issue, but it's just the way it is. So now looks like VIP trying to find their best angles, and we still have it. They know there's 3 other players right on here. Little Fox coming right up in it. Oh, there it goes. Let me get the iPad off of there. Emperors coming in first with 14 total eliminations. That makes 24 total points for this one match for the Emperors. GG's. VIP coming in second with 5 eliminations, and Digital Age coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. 13 through 15 and 16. Going all out. Emperor Little Fox. 6 eliminations, 718 damage. So for tonight, the Dreamers are in a fight right on down here with Third Eye, and I think we just lost Kunjan. We did lose Kunjan. Patty with that DBS. Now Patty is still coming up and around. Look at this. Patty on the push with no helmet and no vest. Ooh, let's go. Alright, what else is happening? We still have this fight over here going on in Paradise Resort as well. We still have the Mizexis. All 4 of them are still standing. And then the 4 sexy frogs. I only see 3 sexy frogs. Or all 4 of them. Yeah, we still have all 4 of them over here. Let me put this map back up. And look at this eastern side. Oh, Patty gets taken down. So now we're down to just Bola Laxataxa. I have such a hard time with this name. From Dreamers. Oh, eyes are right on through that window, and he's trying to get the elimination onto You Know Me. Do I really though? Do I really know you? Alright, the 4 sexy frogs. There goes Snow Triggers from Mizexi. Able to get that knock. So now looks like he's gonna come on down and get that elimination. Look at that, he does come down and get the elimination. Oh, but deep. They did win CME, but they are coming out as a duo. They are right on the edge of zone though. So what I wanted to show you is all these teams up here in this northern side. We have VIP coming in from the west. We got Emperors coming in from the east. Entity coming up behind VIP. We got all sorts of chaos up here in this area. Oh, it looks like Exo Elites right over here in a fight. What is going on over here with Exo Elites? It looks like they were in a fight with, I missed it, but maybe Nepal on top, because they do have 3 eliminations. Oh no, so there goes Yuta. I'm sorry, Yuta. And now we're down to Joy Boy and Lux, and it looks like they're gonna go ahead and leave on out of there. But Pappy Sour, you are watching all this chaos. And now Nepal on top. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first with 2 back-to-back winner chicken dinners. Almost there with 37 total points. Dark Esports in second with 27 total points. And Twisted Militia 26. Rivals 6, 25. Wolves 25. Sentinels 24. Look how close these teams are. Every point matters. And while I have the minute, let me switch this match marker. There we go. I did it, guys. I got all 4 of them. Yay, me. Now, it looks like we're missing the Wolves, so I don't know where the Wolves are. They are so far ahead that maybe they're just going to go ahead and sit this one out. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. We are still missing 1 from Poison. And Rival 6 still coming in as a trio. And Inko still missing. Inko has not played any matches during this playoff season or playoff series. There we go. I can talk. All right, guys, I'm going to take 1 more minute to drink some more water. I am losing my voice tonight. Gotta love allergies. Be right back. All right, Phoebe just said she's starting, and we are starting without the Wolves. This time we are jumping with Dauntless Blaze. 5 eliminations, 529 damage. Look at you, Zoomer Zoom. The finisher. Finish him. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. I get it. Oops. Are we stuck? There it goes. I was like, oh no. So let's get on down to Dauntless and Blaze. There you go. The last match top fragger. Let me put him up on the screen. Give him some screen time love. He is headed to Brazil. I don't know if Blaze is actually, but Dauntless is. Alright, there is your flight path. We're coming in from Lipovka, going across the northern side of Prison, Shelter, Farm, to the south of Pachinki, over the top of the car spawn, going right between Quarry, Ferry Pier, Primorsk, and out the Pacific Coast Highway, the southwestern edge of the main island. And there is your flight path for tonight's final match of the $1,300 XO Esports Conquest League Playoffs Group B and D. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. Twisted Militia right there with the Chicken Chokers to the west of Lipovka. Almost there. The winner chicken dinner back to back. Going up towards Stauber, sorry. Liquid or Legacy in control. I don't know if I'm ever going to get their name right. Headed down to Milta. We've got a long line headed over towards the school Rozhok area. We've got Dauntless, the Sentinels, Dark Esports, Sinners, Just Rushers, They are all going over to the school. So let's get on over to the school apartments and see what's happening at school and the apartments. It looks like the Sinners headed down to the school. We got Dark Esports. Ooh, 4W. They were getting some chunks out of you. Let me get over to Naomi. Two-time MVP tonight, and Calicar gets knocked. We do have Just Rushers right on over here. And while we stay here for just a minute, let's check the rest of the map. And we're all the way to the north. So it does look like Poison Esports and Rival 6 going down to military base itself. Hello, Sleepy One. So let's see. They are both brown dots on our screen, so that's going to make it a little more difficult. But let's go ahead and scroll on up. We do have Tupac on that off angle. Sleepy One, be careful, Jamie. Alright, where's the rest of them? Oh, Candy Joe. There goes the Sleepy One. Are Rival 6 in here anymore? Yeah, we do have Shu Young. Oh, Shu Young's and Gio are all the way back here. So let's go. Let's see what else is going on. We still have all these teams right over here in the school area. And everybody else is pretty separated. So I'll go ahead and put the map up here for now. And let's get into this match that's happening over here. We did lose Calicar, but Dark Esports still a 3-man team. We do not have any eliminations. And Charun was able to get Calicar off the drop. And let's see. We still have the Sinners over in the school as well. Let's see what else is happening. Because, you know, I can't stand not being able to see what's going on the map. I got to know. I got to have my Spidey senses going off on who's the next one. And I think that nade was headed over towards Magic. Magic is right in the apartment between school and the blue apartments. And let's see, does he have somebody in that apartment in front of him? I don't. Let's close that door. It's a little drafty in here, you know how it is, guys. Alright, let's see. Oh, he is just waiting for one of them to get onto that floor. He is ready. Charun is not falling for it. And 6x9 doesn't seem to be either. Ooh, did Charun come across? Let's check in on Charun, because I feel like Charun... What you doing, Charun? He's checking that tile. The grout is gross. Get your nose out of that grout. Alright, so let's see. What else is happening? We do have Dauntless on a huge split. I'm surprised Claus and Blaze are all the way over towards Death Island already. And we still have Casper and Bob up in North George. We still have North George all in the zone, so they're going to be doing just fine. Let's see, the Four Kings Region Esports still doing their quarry loops. We do have New Era down in Primorsk. We still have the duo from Rival 6 if they go across. I heard a sticky bomb. I heard a sticky bomb. I don't know why I like that, but are you the one throwing sticky bombs? Was that you a sticky bomb? Nope, I think the sticky bombs are actually coming from Just Rusher. Ooh, I think they're getting... Oh, Nani with the nade on the Magic. So now let's see what's going on over here. Magic coming up on top of that. And the Sinners are still over... Oh, there goes Mahesh taking out Magic. Alright. Naomi still keeping an eye across to the school, but Sinners have already left. Look at that. The Sinners left school and went to Rozhok because there was no one in Rozhok. So now Dark Esports down to just a duo with all 4 of them from Just Rusher right across from them still. So now let's see. Looks like Rival 6 are taking their time coming across that bridge. We still have Shu Young and Geo. They are over on that western bridge. We have Legacy in Control. They are still over on that east bridge. They're waiting for Poison Esports to come across that east bridge. So we might have a bridge camp going on. We'll have to pay attention to that. And I feel like the Four Kings Region Esports are about ready to run right in. I hate to get off of this because it does look like they're getting ready to get into a fight. Let's get on over here and see if this fight starts off. We do have the Four Kings coming right up over here by the hospital, right on top of Nucleotide Esports. We do have Ninja right across, and it does looks like we're just stealing some cars, maybe. Let's head over to Ninja. Let's check in on Ninja. He is definitely paying attention to his new neighbors. But right now, that's really all that's happening. I do see the fight starting off over here on this western edge between the Four Kings Region Esports and Nucleotide. And we do have Dauntless not too far away from that as well. One of them does get knocked from Just Rushers. So let's get into this fight. Naomi trying. Oh, sticky bomb. Sticky bomb. He got him with the sticky 9. He got him with the sticky bomb. Oh my gosh. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Run and Nani, the last two still standing. It does look like we're going to get Mahesh picked back up. And let's see. Oh, they're coming for you, Run. They are coming for you. And Run trying to get that knock. And he does get the knock on the AP. And now it is just Naomi. Naomi versus all of them from Just Rushers, and here comes Naomi coming right up and in, trying to keep away from that. Oh, he gets to run down to about 5 HP, and it to run on that jump shot right through the door, and Naomi knows right where he is, and Naomi still coming out and around. Naomi down to 1 HP, and with 1 HP, can he hold him off? There's one more still out there from Just Rushers, and Just Rushers, I think it is 6x9 up top, and looks like Naomi gets that heal off, and there he is. Oh, Naomi, it was Mahesh. Mahesh was the one that was up at the top, and the Four Kings went around over here. Oh, I think Lowe's and Josh both got one from the Four Kings Region Esports. Was that Ninja? It was Ninja and Vodka. I'm sorry, guys, I missed that. And now the Sentinels in a fight with Dauntless. Is it just... Oh, no, it's almost there. It's almost there up here. So now let's see what's going on with almost there. Back-to-back chicken dinners. So now Zoom over here has been knocked. Wiz has been knocked. It does look like Philo's going to be able to get the knock over onto Flo. So he's paying attention to where Cloudy is going around. Let's see what's going on with Cloudy. And it looks like Flo is the... Oh, he's going to go over Wiz. There goes Wiz. He's coming right up and around by the goat. Going to try to take those shots. And Cloudy on that drive-by does get the shot, does get the knock onto Goat. And so now almost there. Down to just a solo player. Let's see who is over here. It is Philo. Philo right here trying to get those shots straight across onto First Landlord. And now Poison in a fight with New Era. Where is that going on? That is right over here on the West Bridge. We got New Era. We got a couple of them knocked over here. And Poison, who is Candy Joe. Are you the last one? Candy Joe, the last one, still standing against all four of them from New Era. So let's put Candy Joe up there. Ouch. I hurt my arm, guys. I hurt my shoulder. Alright, so the Sentinels finishing off back-to-back winner chicken dinners. Almost there. Up to Sentinels, up to 4 eliminations. And now we still have this fight down at this West Bridge. We have the Four Kings Region Esports really close to Dauntless. And we still have Black Thank You Much still over by the hospital. So he needs to come on in. And Candy Joe still working on holding. Oh, it's Candy Joe versus Wales. Oh, look at... Oh, right when I clicked it over. Candy Joe squad wipe. All 4 of them from New Era. GG. right, let me go ahead and put that up, and let me check in on the map to make sure you guys can see everyone. And I'll put the iPad. I'll put the iPad up there. There you go. Now let me go and see where the next fight will be. I feel like Ranchu has gotten the attention of Dauntless, so let's go over to Ranchu, because Ranchu does have Dauntless right there with him. He's got Casper up on top of that, and I'm not sure who's over in the Witcher Tower. Is that Blaze? I'm not sure who's in the Witcher Tower. Casper across. Oh, I should have known. Claus versus Ranchu. What a knee by Claus. Ranchu down to about half health, and he's going down those stairs, and Claus with that nade right up and over into that staircase. But Ranchu is able to hold that off. Alright. Let me put that back up there so you guys can see what's happening, where your teams are. Naomi, no! Naomi, no. Oh, here comes Black from the Four Kings region. Esports coming right up and in, right in front of Dot and Claus. Oh, and Claus stopping that. So now Ranchu is the sole survivor of the Four Kings region Esports, and he has Claus right on the outside. Klaus ready for Ranchu to make a fatal mistake, and Ranchu was on the stairs right where Claus thought he was, but somehow he does not get him, and he's dancing on the stairs for us, guys. So we'll stay here for just a minute and let me see what else is going on. Oh, the chicken chokers and the sentinels up top. So let's get on over here and see what's happening with the chicken chokers. Jack Lord again. We lost Jack Lord and the Sentinels. Look at the Sentinels all getting into position up and around the hills. I even saw one way up on the ridge line. So all of them right down and around Joker, Nighty, and Nidos. Where is Nighty? Nighty is across the street. He's the one singled out, and look at all of the line of Sentinels. They are all right there. And we went all the way over to Rozhawk. Not a surprise, but we do have that river going straight down the middle. It looks like Ranchu may be able to survive Dauntless. None of them are pushing up and in onto him. He does have this DBS ready, and I do see one of them from Dauntless right across the street. Klaus has already gone all the way past him, and is he coming back? I'm not exactly sure if he is or not. Maybe Dauntless thinks that there's no longer anyone in this compound. And let's see. All the Sentinels are waiting for is a knock. Nito, get your butt in the house. Get in the house. Alright, let's see what Joker is doing. It does look like one of it. They're getting kind of close, but the Sentinels may be going down to get into zone. Taking zone as... Oh, I don't think they've given up on you, Ranchu. I really don't. I feel like Blaze may be right across the street keeping an eye on you. Blaze want that yummy little morsel over there. Ranchu just not even moving because Dauntless is all in position. Maybe they don't know that Four Kings Region Esports had already been picked apart over on the other side. So let's see. We still have 9 teams in this. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, they are all on my screen. And let's get on over to Ranchu. Let me put this map back up here so that we got everybody in here. I think we got everybody pretty solid in this map. And I'll put the iPad up so you guys can see. And it does sound like Dauntless is getting closer. I hear their vehicles as they're driving around. We still have Blaze right across, Klaus down at the car spawn, but it looks like Casper's out and around driving. So now the Sentinels in a fight. Let's go over and see where the Sentinels went. Oh, the Sinners right on down here. The Sinners! There goes the Sentinels. So now let's see. Do we have any more Sentinels? No, we don't. The Sinners finished off the Sentinels, but now here comes Legacy in control, coming right up into the barn. So we do have XYZ that's been knocked on this edge, and Sanhu is going to go ahead and put him in that vehicle and get him on out of there. And I still feel like Ranchu, oh, here they come, Ranchu. So now they are all right here on top of Ranchu. So here comes Bob out and around. Ranchu holding down these stairs with the, oh, Claus didn't give Ranchu a moment to blink. He didn't even fire his DBS. Oh, we were missing the chicken chokers, guys. They were over on that northeast side. These light gray tags are really hard for me to see. Alright, so we're down to the top 7 teams. Let me go ahead and put that up there for you. The chicken chokers are still coming on in. And don't forget to get your screenshot of your like and subscribe over to the AXO Discord server. I think they're getting ready to shut the sweepstakes entries down. That was a mouthful for me. But I want to make sure that your name is on it so that you have a chance to win some UC sponsored by AXO Esports. Shout out to AXO Esports. Alright, now let's get back into zone and see. I think Twisted Militia is going to have some of the next issues. We do have Dauntless coming in over here by the golf course, but Twisted Militia does have several teams right around them over here at East Roz. They have the chicken chokers going down and around, and Legacy in control right across from them, and they're gonna have a problem getting in at this edge. We have Dauntless all coming down right to the south of Nucleotide Esports. Why did that not click over? There we go. Alright, so that was really slow, guys. It's going really slow. Oh, Ninja from Nucleotide. Now, Nucleotide's the one that picked apart the Four Kings region esports. So they're the ones that had the other two. So let's check in on Ninja. I wouldn't push up there just yet, even though you got your knock. Bob, what is Bob doing over here? Bob on the off angle. He's checking the sniper tower. We did see people in the sniper tower in the first match of tonight. And let's check in on Punk. I think Punk is being careful coming up and in as the scout, trying to make sure that his entry into Rozhok is as uneventful as possible at this stage. They are down to 7 teams, 25 players remain, and now they are headed straight over towards the Legacy in control and the Sinners up top. So Twisted Militia do find their spot in Rozhok. So let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure who will be the next fight. I feel like, I think XYZ is out and about trying to figure out where Twisted Militia is going. And there, XYZ, that was dangerous. Alright, so let's see. The rest of Legacy and Control are up on top of the hill trying to get the shots down onto Twisted Militia and the Sinners. Let's not forget, all 4 of them from the Sinners are up at the Superman building, all up on this along this edge, and now our zone does pop, and we are going to Roz Hill and the golf course. This is the very edge of zone, all the way over at the west, and the rest of Nucleotide and Dauntless. Dauntless is also right on over at this edge, but the chicken chokers are coming right up and into Dauntless over here. Dauntless right on that backside. So let's see, who is this one? Is it Nito? Yes, Nito does have Klaus and Casper right out there. Let me go ahead, stay here for a minute. Let me go ahead and bring this map into focus so you guys can really get an idea of where everyone is. because they are now crushing into the golf course. The golf course, wide open space. There's not a lot out there. It's bring your own vehicles, bring your own hardcover, bring your own into this zone. Another one that I can add to my rap song. Alright, it looks like Dauntless is pushing up into Godland. Oh, let's get on over to Godland. Here comes Dauntless right up and into the dip at Godland. Oh, Klaus coming right up and in, but let's see, in the run over. To add insult to injury, we got to hear the squish. The squishy squish. Alright, so now Nucleotide down to just a trio, and they do. Oh no, his vehicle's stuck. Oh, Josh, that's a sick feeling, isn't it? Yeah, nobody wants to be on the back of a buggy in this zone. And now, look at this. Dauntless coming right up and in onto the Sinners. The Sinners right down below, and Klaus does get knocked. So now they're still trying to get those shots over onto Blaze, but we also have Legacy in control also at the top, and now the Sinners are down a member. It does get knocked. So now let's see what's going on with Blaze. Blaze still trying to get on over to Aurora to pick Casper back up, but Casper is also getting shot at, and Blaze gets taken down. So now Dauntless is down to just Bob. Bob is over here in the dip, so he may be able to get Blaze picked back up, and now we do have Joker over here. Joker just got a knock onto someone, and now let's see, where are you headed, Joker? Joker headed right over to the Dauntless dip. And he goes out, and there goes Dauntless out to Joker. So now here comes the chicken chokers up onto Joker. Another one from my rap song. Alright, so let's see what is going on with Charon on top of Roz Hill over here. And he does have to get into zone. We're down to the top 4 teams, and we still have a duo from a trio over here. And have the chicken chokers all right in front of Nucleotide, but Nucleotide is over on the very western edge, just outside. Let's see what's going on right on down here. Nighty trying to hold off the push by Nucleotide. Nito does get knocked. Come on, turn. Thank you. Alright, so we do have this active fight right on over here as Josh is coming up, and Ninja does get knocked, and Joker's still trying to push up, and Joker gets knocked, so now it is just down to 90, and there goes the chicken chokers. But XYZ is not too far away. Look at this, XYZ trying to run up to. Is he really going to the drop? It looked like he was headed over to that drop. I can't imagine that's what he was doing. And he is right here on this edge. We're down to the top 3 teams. We have Legacy in control, just rushers, but it is Mahesh, and there goes Mahesh, and so now Legacy in control, and Nucleotide Esports all right along this ridge of South Raz. So let me put this up here so you guys can see where everyone is on the iPad. And now let's go. Let's see what's going on. We have 7 eliminations for Nucleotide Esports and 4 eliminations for Legacy in control. So now let's check in on Ninja. Ninja up top trying to get all those shots onto Legacy in control right across the other ridge line. So we do have a duo from Legacy in control on these crazy off angles, and now here comes Josh. Josh is driving up and around. Let's see what Josh can do, coming right up and through the line of Legacy in control. They are a 2-2 split over here, and all that nade came right back just as he threw that Gutsy Slays. Hello Gutsy Slays. And Josh is down to 2 HP. And now Ninja gets knocked, and Lowe's gets knocked, and so now it is just up to Lowe's, and he is outside his zone running. Oh, Legacy in control. Coming in first with 6 eliminations. Nucleotide Esports coming in second with 7 eliminations. And Just Rushers coming in third with 5 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 and 14. We did not come in with the Wolves or Inco Gaming this match. Going all out. Poison Esports Candy Joe with that squad wipe. GG Candy Joe. Alright guys, I will be right back with the Wheel of Names and tonight's final live, unofficial live scores. Be right back. Top. Oh, Nepal on top just found Toast. And Toast is way over here and right next to Nepal on top. Oh, Tiger. Not the place to park the car. Alright, so now let me go ahead and put this up here really quickly while I go ahead and try to figure out where we're going next, because we do have VIP pushing in onto the Mazexis, onto the 4 Sexy Frogs, onto Emperors also coming up onto the other side. Entity coming up right behind VIP. Looks like Emperors went down to the south, and Entity is coming down and around over. So we are just the 3 teams over here in Paradise. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, there goes Hyuya finding that remote across the way. Also finding Chosen. And it looks like Leader is down to about 5 HP. Let me go over to Triggers and see. Click. Let's see what's going on with Triggers over here. And it does look like Leader is still in this. I thought he was knocked as well, but he is just down to about 20 HP. And Papi Sawa is coming up and around that corner with Frady, Hyuya, and Legend. Legend coming out and around. Triggers jumping up and over. Oh, those mollies trying to push him on out. Triggers is on fire, and they do find him. So now we are down to just Leader. Leader is going to be able to get Chosen picked back up, but all 4 of them from VIP are still standing. Papi Sour getting picked back up onto his feet as here comes Nothing Esports and the Fireflies to the north of all of that as well. Whew. Alright. It is Sweaty Senhawk. Alright. Let me see. It does look like Hyuya is still out searching. He knows that they are over here by this cliffside, so he's getting the off angle. Hyuya, the IGL. Oh, did you see them? Did you see them right down below you? I think he did. Hyuya is still coming up and around. And let's see, our zone's getting ready to pop, and we are still going to the south. We still have a bit of Ruins Island on this, but most of it is over here on the main island. And now I feel like let's get on over here and see what's going on. Chosen doesn't even have any first aids, and he's got 5 HP, and he's like, don't shoot me in the back, don't shoot me in the back, don't shoot me in the back. You know that run, right? Alright, so now Nothing Esports is coming up and in onto VIP Esports. Papi Sawa Hyuya, did you see him just getting ready to Hyuya running over his own teammate? And oh, X-Force is in a fight. Papi Sour just got found by Latha. So now they are coming up and around. Hyuya is a menace behind the wheel. And we still have, let's see what is going on. Let me put the birthday boy onto the screen. Hello, Mickey. And oh, I think X-Force just got taken out. Where is X-Force? I think they are finished off. What happened right on down here with Team Control Star? Is that who you were fighting, X-Force? I lost X-Force, the real Gunners Esports, right on the back of this hill. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. This is, all right, shuffle. Shuffling for boss. There we go. Is that a good shuffle? How about this shuffle? And third time is the charm. There you go. I shuffled it 3 times for you, boss. Shout out to XO Esports for sponsoring tonight's giveaway, and the UC winner is... Congratulations to Batman 69.99. Congratulations on winning tonight's UC. Make sure you open a ticket up in the XO Esports Discord server. Tell them you won tonight's UC giveaway. Give them your user ID and they will deposit some UC into your account. Easy peasy. Are you guys ready to see the final unofficial live scores for the XO Esports playoff stage? The final scores coming in first. Almost there with 37 total points. Legacy in control, 36 total points. Dark Esports, 29. Sentinels, 28. Nucleotide, 28. Twisted Militia, 28. Rival 6, 26. Wolves Esports, 25. Dauntless, 22. Chicken Choker. Look how close all these teams are. Look at these scores. So, the top 16 overall performing teams will be going on to finals starting this Thursday. So, we still have to see where all of this happens, where all these points, every single point matters. So, there are your scores for tonight's final matches for Group B, Group D, and that's it. Have a great night, stay safe, and I will see you at finals. Good night, everyone.